Hello, my friends. John Lee Dumas here, and welcome to Module 24, Day 24. And as you can see, we're talking about the short form content system. This can be very powerful if used correctly. And again, if you're already creating content, this is a no-brainer for reasons that we'll get into in a little bit here. So why short form is the multiplier? Short form, it doesn't replace long form. It distributes it. This is how one idea shows up everywhere. Another word I like to call is repurpose. If you're already going to create a piece of long form content like a YouTube video or a podcast, and we'll be getting into podcasts in a future video, but if you're going to be creating a piece of longer form content, maybe that's 3 minutes, maybe that's 7 minutes, maybe that's 12 minutes, you're able to then chop it up and repurpose it into shorter clips that can be in places that your potential attendees of your live webinar are already going to be. So you're not creating more per se. You're slicing smarter. One long form asset becomes what? Clips, quotes, and carousels. Efficiency creates consistency. So now when you create one 7-minute YouTube video, it's not just one 7-minute YouTube video. It can be a 1-minute YouTube short, a 1-minute Instagram reel. It can be a 1-minute TikTok clip. It can be a 2-minute Facebook, whatever. I mean, like you can just keep slipping it up, snipping it up. And it can also become written form. You can turn it into an email. You can turn it into a Substack. There's so many ways you can do these things. So clips capture attention. Clips should do what? Highlight the insight, spark curiosity, and stop the scroll. Not explain everything. Your video will explain more. The clip is just like the little appetizer, the little tiny bite that gets people to the main meal. And of course, your dessert is the live webinar. And then, of course, the big bonanza is them taking your offer from that live webinar. So the clips should just highlight curiosity, highlight insight, spark curiosity, and stop that scroll, the doom scrolling we've all heard about. So let's talk about quotes. Quotes can build authority because strong statements travel far. Clear opinions create what? Recognition, shareability, and trust. So if you have a clear opinion that you're stating via quotes, via a thought that you're having, you're creating recognition, shareability, and trust. And so then maybe somebody that really digs your short clip or your short quote or your short thought or idea, if they share it to their audience, they might not be the perfect person for your live webinar, but maybe people in their audience are, which is really powerful. Carousels also create depth because they slow people down. I mean, they're perfect for frameworks, for lists, for breakdowns. So these carousels can be really powerful when done correctly. And daily does not mean exhausting, by the way. Like, I don't want you to be spending so much time because you're not going to remain consistent. I want you to be consistent, which is why you need to have systems and processes and using automation, and it's out there and it's only getting better because daily content only works if it's sustainable. Burnout will kill consistency. Systems protect energy. I mean, I've been doing a daily podcast since 2012. Do you know how many people have gone and tried to do a daily podcast because of the success that I've had? Countless. But they didn't build the team first. They didn't build the structure first. They didn't build the systems first like I did. And so since I had built all that stuff, I've been able to sustain this for 14 years. And many of them have, actually all of them really have not. And that's what I want you to be thinking about. You need to be able to do this daily. So batching is a secret. I call it batching like a baller. I just love batching. Like for my Entrepreneurs on Fire interviews, this is a daily podcast where I interview the world's most successful entrepreneurs 7 days a week. Again, over 5,000 episodes. I've been doing it since 2012. I record all my episodes on Thursday. I wake up, Thursday's my Super Bowl. That's when I absolutely crush it. I create once and I schedule everywhere. This is how daily content stays light. Every piece points somewhere. So short form is not the destination. It's the on ramp. It's just getting people on your ramp. There's no, excuse me. There's no guessing. There's just repetition. Same formats, same rhythm, same call to action. Momentum compounds. Remember that. It's going to compound on itself. So here's your day 24 outcome. By the end of today, you should have a repeatable short form system, clear clip, quote, and carousel rules, daily content without burnout. I don't want you burning out, my friend, so don't do it. So this is your outcome for today. And how do you power all this? Well, your weekly webinar engine is powered with HighLevel. So that's the answer. Everything you need, one platform. The weekly webinar engine runs completely on HighLevel. We're talking funnels and landing pages, webinar registrations, reminders, email, SMS, follow-up, calendars, bookings, payments, checkout, automations that sell while you sleep. Sign up to my HighLevel, use my affiliate link, highlevelfire.com, and get my bonus stack. Here's what you get: a 30-day free trial of HighLevel, which is normally only 14 days, a 15-minute strategy call with me, weekly live office hours and support, funnel templates, webinar registration, reminder flows, funnel follow-up automations, conversion tests, email sequences, and so much more. Build once, run weekly, compound results, because that's how we roll. And now we're rolling on to the next one, and I'll catch you there.